How are millions of poker cards made in a factory? When you hold a playing card in your hand, you're actually holding a precisely engineered piece of material. Every playing card starts with a specialized paper known as cardstock, but this paper bears little resemblance to what you'd find in your printer. Card manufacturers use a specific blend of cotton and paper fibers, creating what's called a pasteboard. This material gives cards their distinctive snap and flexibility while ensuring they can withstand thousands of shuffles. The inks used in card printing are equally specialized. Manufacturers employ quick-drying, fade-resistant inks that bond permanently with the cardstock. For the iconic red and black colors, they use specific formulations that maintain their vibrancy even after years of use. The white areas require particular attention. They need to be truly opaque to prevent any show-through from the card's opposite side. Perhaps the most crucial element here is the protective coating. Modern playing cards receive multiple layers of protective materials, typically a plasticized finish that serves several purposes. This coating helps cards slide smoothly against each other during shuffling, protects against moisture damage, and dramatically extends the life of each card. Every deck of cards requires a meticulous design process that combines traditional artistry with modern precision. The journey from concept to final design involves multiple stages of refinement and testing. Creating card faces and backs starts with the fundamental elements we all recognize: the distinctive hearts, clubs, diamonds, and spades. Each symbol must be perfectly symmetrical and instantly recognizable. The court cards, your jacks, queens, and kings, require particular attention. These iconic figures maintain traditional design elements while incorporating modern printing capabilities. Even the smallest details, like the direction of a king's gaze or the pattern on a queen's robe, are carefully considered. Color selection goes far beyond simply choosing red and black. The design team works with a carefully calibrated color palette that ensures perfect visibility under various lighting conditions. They test multiple shades and combinations to find the perfect balance between aesthetic appeal and practical functionality. The backs of the cards receive equal attention. The patterns must be uniform and precisely centered to prevent any card from being identifiable from behind. Modern playing cards incorporate sophisticated security features to prevent counterfeiting. These include microprinting on card faces, specialized pattern work that's difficult to reproduce, and even invisible UV-reactive inks in some high-end decks. For branded casino cards, unique markings and custom design elements help establish authenticity and prevent card switching during games. The manufacturing floor operates with precision as raw materials move through multiple stages of transformation. Massive rolls of cardstock first undergo acclimatization in the factory's controlled environment, preventing potential warping issues that could compromise quality. The paper receives an initial surface treatment, preparing it for the printing stages ahead. The printing process unfolds systematically on industrial presses. These machines print the card faces first, laying down each color in precise registration to create the familiar reds, blacks, and subtle shadings. Multiple cards are printed simultaneously on large sheets, with each sheet typically containing 56 to 64 cards. Advanced alignment systems ensure every suit and number appears in exact position. After the front inks dry completely, the sheets move back to printing. This stage requires exceptional accuracy since any misalignment of the back patterns, even by fractions of a millimeter, would make cards identifiable during play. The iconic designs must align perfectly with card borders, maintaining uniform white margins on all sides. The sheets then move through specialized coating machinery. Multiple protective layers are applied in sequence, the first sealing the inks and providing basic protection, while subsequent layers create the smooth finish necessary for proper card handling and shuffling. Each coating requires complete curing before the next application. High-precision die cutters then transform these sheets into individual cards. The cutting process maintains exact dimensions and perfectly square corners, as any size irregularity would make cards distinguishable during play. Automated systems then organize these precisely cut cards, preparing them for the next stage. The quality control process runs parallel to every stage of manufacturing, combining automated technology with human expertise. Sophisticated camera systems scan each card for imperfections, analyzing everything from color consistency to minute printing flaws. These systems can detect issues as small as misaligned patterns or slight variations in card dimensions. While automation handles most inspection tasks, trained quality control specialists conduct regular manual checks throughout the production run. They assess factors machines might miss: the feel of the cardstock, the consistency of the finish, and subtle variations in texture. These specialists perform various tests, including bend tests and shuffle simulations, to evaluate card flexibility, handling characteristics, and durability under different conditions. The final production phase brings precision and automation together as cards move through the packaging process. Specialized collating machines arrange individual cards into complete decks following strict sequencing protocols. Each deck passes through multiple verification points to ensure all 52 cards are present and in the correct order. Box assembly occurs simultaneously on separate production lines. Cardboard sheets are die-cut and folded into the familiar tuck boxes, complete with embossing and foil accents where specified. These boxes undergo their own quality checks before receiving the completed card decks. The tight tolerances of both box and deck ensure that cards fit securely without excess movement. A series of automated systems handle the shrink wrapping process. Each packaged deck passes through heat tunnels that apply a tight, clear film. This protective layer not only keeps the box sealed, but also serves as a tamper-evident barrier. The wrapping must be neither too tight, which could warp the cards, nor too loose, which could allow shifting during transport. The final stage prepares decks for distribution. Workers arrange wrapped decks into larger cartons, typically holding 12 to 24 units each. These cartons receive additional padding to prevent damage during shipping and are stacked on pallets according to specific distribution requirements. Inventory control systems track each batch through the entire packaging process, maintaining accurate records of production dates and destination markets.